I'm Jennifer Howard from Cottage on Bunker Hill. Thank you for stopping by today. I'm going to do a little fall home tour of what I have decorated so far. If you're here from Stacy at Bricks and Blooms, thank you for coming over. Isn't she awesome? Her house is so pretty. She has 2 funny puppies, 3 beautiful girls, a super sweet husband who does all kinds of projects with her around the house, and an amazing gardener. I've been following her for, before I even had a blog, for a few years on Instagram. It's so inspirational. Her blog is so pretty. I'm going to show you her blog next. My little home tour, I want you to go see my friend Rachel at the Ponds Farmhouse. Rachel is like a fellow DIY sister. She does really fun projects. She does beautiful tablescapes. She has a beautiful house on a pond, Pond Farmhouse. Get it, get it. And she's amazing. So I'm going to show you some of her blog. So please go check that out and go see her home tour after mine. Watch mine first. Anyway, let's get started on what I've done so far. Since it's been so warm, I feel like I've gone kind of a late start on decorating. I haven't even done my porch yet. I'll have a video for that probably next week. It's cool out. So let's start out in my little entryway. I have a kind of a small house, you know, like a 3-bedroom ranch, but it has an addition on it. So I don't have like a grand entryway. You come in the front door and there it is. So I found this planter pot at a thrift store like a year and a half ago. It had like this ugly rattan on the outside, but it was only a couple bucks. I'm like, all right, I'll get it. And I really hadn't done anything with it. But when I was looking at it the other day, I noticed like I could just cut the rattan off. So I cut that off. I gave it like a pretty paint, a little bit of brown, a little bit of like a coppery color. And it's like totally gave me like Anthropologie, Pottery Barn, high-end vibes. So I put that in my entryway. That's gonna be the centerpiece of my table. I'm using a pretty natural color palette this fall. And I just used some eucalyptus, like the creamy brownish eucalyptus stems. And my number one thing is go to Trader Joe's right now. They have seed pods for like $2.99 a pack, which is like an amazing deal. So I used some of this natural seed pods and a little bit of a brown filler. I'm totally going for a natural vibe this fall, and that's gonna be the centerpiece. Then I just added, I had a couple books. I just wrapped them up with a little jute twine. I put my little pine cone pumpkin. I'll link that. I made a DIY blog post about that, and a little candle. And I put a picture of one of my favorite pictures of my son and I. And on the bottom, I have a couple thrift store, antique store, little old picnic baskets, a little pumpkin, and then a basket with a little throw in it. And then that's my entryway. I made a super easy pine cone door hanger for the inside of my front door. I used 2 large pine cones and a thick piece of ribbon. I hot glued the ribbon to the top of the pine cones. I added just like a little piece of lace ribbon, and then I had a bag of the wood maple ornaments from the Dollar Tree. I just gave it a quick coat of copper paint, hung that on, and called it a day. Opposite my entryway table, I have a wall of the Better Homes and Gardens cube organizers. If you need storage in your house that does not look like storage, it looks like furniture, hop on there. They come in a bunch of colors. They are so useful. I have some pretty baskets in mine. Most of them were from Walmart. The top row is from Target's Threshold line. They hold a ton of things. My day job is home childcare, so I have done that for a long time. So I'm on my last two little girls before I hang up my daycare shoes. So in my kitchen, I have a round kitchen table. My kitchen is small. We have an eat-in kitchen area. I don't have a formal dining room, so the round table fits perfectly in there. It is from Walmart, Better Homes and Gardens. I think it's called the Cambridge table. I really love it. It's super heavy and it's super pretty. Just some simple rattan placemats, and then I got them like those metallic chargers at the Dollar Tree. I gave them a quick coat of spray paint, a little copper spray paint, add a white plate, a little brown appetizer plate, my cute pine cone pumpkins that I made. My centerpiece is a DIY project I have on the blog. It's made with seagrass rush. And I got the idea, I kept seeing all those cute little jute pumpkins on Pinterest, and I just did the same technique, but just a little bit larger scale. And the base I got for like $2 at the thrift store. My corner hutch was original to the house. It was left behind. It was here when we moved in, but I painted it a few colors. Right now it is painted Sherwin-Williams, coriander, and olive. I love the dark green color. I love green. I want to paint all my kitchen cabinets green. And then I added a garland I got at Michael's, but I think they are sold out everywhere. And it's so pretty. It has like little pumpkins and little bundles of sticks and pine cones. I just bought it. I'm like, oh, I probably could make this when I was looking at it in the store, and I'm like, why? Because that would take you like 5 days. Inside the cabinet, I kept it pretty mellow. I did find these two little cute Toby little containers at my local antique store. I just love them. They're just like so New England-y with like the little Minuteman hats. They're really cute. I found this really pretty old copper teapot at a flea market in Massachusetts, Todd Farm Flea Market. There's the Boston coming out. Flea market for $5. That was like my bargain of the day. So I only went and spent $5, and my husband didn't have to lug anything heavy out of the flea market this time. And just put a little greenery in it. I had some hydrangeas in it before, and it was so pretty. It was like, oh, it was the best $5. So that is my simple decorating so far this fall. I'm super into all like the natural colors this year. Last year I was like all like green and white. Now I'm like totally digging all the natural elements this fall. Well, those are the simple touches I've added so far for fall in my home. I may add more now that it's starting to get a little bit chilly out, and hopefully the leaves will start turning soon. My next big project will be my fall front porch. I'm gonna get to that this weekend. If the chipmunks are on my porch already eating my pumpkins, like I've never had that happen before. And they're like ravenous, so I'm like afraid that it's a sign of a bad winter coming. I really hope not. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of winter. I love New England, but I'm not a fan of winter. Thanks so much for stopping by my little house today. Please go see my friend Rachel at the Ponds Farmhouse next. Get some total fall inspiration. I hope I see you again. I'm Jennifer Howard, cottage on Bunker Hill. Join me again to learn, create, and decorate.